agree that you've had problems bringing people into your military? And do you think that it's respectful to come to the Oval Office of the United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning.
Sure.
First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that.
Hold on. Welcome to the DeMarkco Fake Way Get the Full Effect of Me. I want to rewind what he just said. I don't know if that was some type of threat or... Was it supposed to be some type of threat?
It in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. Feel now. Everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless. God bless. You will not have a war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because you're in no position to dictate that. Remember this. You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel. We're going to feel very good.
You will feel influence.
We're going to feel very good and very strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a very good position. You've allowed yourself to be in a very bad position, and he happens to be right about it.
From the very beginning of the war.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having cards. But right now, you don't. You're playing cards. You're playing cards. You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country, that's backed you far more than a lot of people said they should have.
Have you said thank you once? This entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, have you said thank you? You went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country.
Please, you think that if you will speak very loudly about the war,
He's not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country is in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a minute. No. You've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning. You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of us.
Mr. President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks.
I don't know necessarily what he's talking about, because they're not... Okay. Zelensky sounds very disrespectful, if you ask me. He sounds very disrespectful. He's talking whenever they're talking. He's saying stuff that don't make sense, and I don't know if what he said at around the 3-minute mark was supposed to be some type of threat. But to be honest with you, I see why they kicked him out. Because they kicked him out of the White House. They definitely kicked him out of the White House. It was reported that they kicked him out of the White House because of this conversation here. And I have to watch through the full 49 minutes or 52 minutes to see exactly what was going on. But they have lost over 10,000 civilians in the war with Ukraine and Russia. And that's deaths. And I believe it was it was hundreds of thousands of people that was actually wounded because of this war as well, that haven't died. So in return of this war, when it comes to a leader, when you're a leader, you want to put people in the best positions. That's the job of a leader. Put your people in the best position so they can win. It's not put them in a losing position when you're not even in a position to win. They're using our equipment also with the war against Russia as well. This is something that they have to cut out. And I don't see nothing coming to some type of conclusion unless people can be held accountable and actually take accountability.
You haven't been
in this
allowed.
cabinet,
You
and
haven't
not
been
only
allowed.
in this cabinet.
We gave you, through
I
this
said thank
stupid
you.
president, $350 billion.
You voted
we gave
for
you
your
military
president.
equipment,
You
and your
voted
men
for
are
your
brave,
president.
but they had to use our military.
Yes. What about West
If
Speaking?
you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
speak.
have our military equipment, this war would have been over in 2 weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days, this is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks, of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I
Again,
tell you.
just say thank you.
I said a lot of times
that there,
thank you
accept
to
that,
American people.
accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on
I
over
understand,
there.
sir.
I think it's
I
very
understand.
important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be.
And I agree with them, because at some point, how are you going to come into a point where you try to get a ceasefire or start some type of peace if this is the attitude that the person you're going to be working with or negotiating with is going to be acting? It doesn't give off anything that you want to trust. But also, to be honest with you, I do appreciate our president and them for showing transparency for the people. Because for y'all watching this video, typically stuff like this doesn't come out. Like, not at all. We don't typically see stuff like this, like arguments and whatever they have, whatever differences they have. It all just comes out in an article and we figure out later. But this is something good that they're also doing. It's transparency, and that's why I appreciate this presidency so far.
Be thankful. You don't have the cards.
Thankful.
You're buried there. Your people are dying.
tell you
You're
again,
running
I
low
know.
on soldiers.
Don't-
Listen,
don't please,
you're running
Mr.
low on
President.
soldiers. It would be a damn good thing.
Mr.
And then
President.
then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go, and I wanted this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't
doesn't
with
matter
me.
for you what-
That
what
wasn't
this
with me.
means. It
That was with
wasn't with
a
you.
guy named Biden, who was not a smart person.
But this
That
is
was
your,
with,
this
that was
is
with
your
Obama.
president. It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave
do
you
you mean
sheets,
by
and I gave you
guarantees as
javelins.
well?
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all
Like the
those tanks.
guarantee of the United
Obama
States
gave
of
you
we
sheets. In fact,
aim
the
to help
statement
them,
is
but
Obama gave
or be
sheets
by our
and
side,
Trump
they
gave
said that they'll stop the
javelins.
war.
You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
Caitlin, I do want to, because there were a lot of things that were just not true, aside from.
And Donald Trump is 100% right. Joe Biden was not a smart president, and Barack Obama really didn't do anything. So when it came to the support of Barack Obama and Joe Biden, they were just obliging by whatever President Zelensky wanted, based off of what they thought was going to help. And you can see nobody has talked to him like Donald Trump has talked to him. And this is why Donald Trump also gets stuff done, because he talks to people with a level of, you know, you're assertive, but you're also relaxed. Like, you're assertive, you're relaxed, but you also want to solve the problem. And that's all we need. We need people that's going to solve the problems. We need our presidents to solve problems. We need egos to be out the window. We need people to be better. And it would just lead to our country being a better place. But other than that, make sure y'all leave your thoughts down below. Leave a like for the algorithm. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. Other than that, have a good evening, good day, good morning, good night, wherever y'all at. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see y'all. Peace.